Your worst videos are going to land you your dream job. Sounds crazy, but it happened to me, and it's happened to a lot of other people as well. Now, if you're new here, you might be wondering who exactly I am. Well, my name is Tony, and I'm an owner and operator of Why Not Tony Media. I've been doing this for a little over 6 years now, and my team and I specialize in video podcasts, course creation, and of course, brand marketing. This YouTube channel is specifically designed for creatives and business owners who are trying to achieve their goals through video. As always, please subscribe to the channel because it allows me and my team to develop more content like this to help you achieve your goals. But now let's go ahead and talk more about how my worst video landed me my dream job. Now, what sets everybody apart is that a lot of people, before they start making a video, they don't make the video because they fear it's not going to meet their expectations. They're comparing themselves to other creatives or others in their profession, their niche, whichever, and they're seeing all this amazing work that they're doing, and you just get discouraged. And I know it happens because it would happen to me. I would see Matty Apoya, Peter McKinnon, MKBHD, Marquez, and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many great creators right now that when you compare yourself to them, of course you're like, how the hell am I going to make anything that can compare to any of that? But then by not creating anything, there's nothing to grow off. You have nothing to share to potential clients. You have no increased knowledge. You're not trying anything. You're not taking risks. Like, you're just stagnant and you're not moving anywhere. But what we got to keep in mind is all the things that we don't see from those creators. All the other terrible ideas that they've done in the past that are probably buried in their history of videos, or like me, probably just never even posted because God, they were awful. We don't see the constant outtakes that happen between scenes. We don't see the awkward silences after they just got done talking and they're like, wait, where was I with this train of thought? Things like that happen naturally on set. Heck, they're even happening during this video as I'm making it. I'll say something and I'm stopping them because I'm like, wait, did that make sense? Or I stumble on a word. It happens, but you're probably not going to see it. So if you're discouraged on making your first video because of all those stumbles and wondering if all this is a bad idea or whichever, you still just have to do it, which is how it led to me getting my dream job, was just making all these crappy videos. There's some videos that I just never post because after I watch them, they're just so cringy. Like, I just hated them. And then the concept of them was great, but the execution was just terrible. It was the first time I was making content for anything, and I was just trying to get the skill level up and just really work out these very weak muscles of creativity, and some terrible products came out of it. But the one specific one I'm talking about is the one that I showed to a corporate client of a recap video that I did on an event. It was not my best work. It was all shot on the iPhone. There was no lighting control, no audio. It was literally pretty images to some music, and I thought it was terrible. But this person loved it. They thought that's exactly what we're looking for. That's what we need. What all do you need to make something like this for us? And I was like, what do you mean? And it kind of just went from there because I was able to talk to them about different scenarios that we might run into for this project they were working on, and it allowed me to come as a professional from making a whole bunch of crappy videos. I learned so much from those experiences that it allowed me to interact with this client so much better. I was able to provide solutions and tell them some pitfalls that might come up while on set. Now, for this specific corporate role, it came down to me and a few other people. There was other people that were being considered for the job, but the one thing that I had that they didn't have was crappy YouTube videos. Just because I had the experience in making YouTube videos, and I've been around some of these sets before with other people just because I was helping them out on their job, I had the knowledge and resources they needed, whereas the other candidates they were talking to had none of that. If it wasn't for the crappy videos that I made and posted and just brought to them to share and say, hey, I've made this, it gave them a lot more confidence in me because they knew I had the experience. I remember talking to someone else who was in another mentor group, and we were talking about our past work, and the same situation ended up happening to him. He made a spec ad for a car commercial. I can't remember what car it was, but I think it was like a Chevy, or it was a truck or something, but he was really into truck. He made a truck commercial. They just shot it on a camera that he had just bought, and they had a great time doing it, but it was all just for fun. And he was like, it was terrible. I did not like it. I didn't like the way it turned out. My buddy loved it, and someone else eventually saw it. It was a local dealership, and they're like, hey, can you come by and make some content for us because we love the way you shot this video. He was blown away because he was like, why would someone choose this video to be their reference of my work? It was not his standard of work that he would typically create, but because he made a crappy video that someone else saw value in, it led to him landing a dealership client. So 100% your worst, your crappy, your most terrible video on YouTube could land you a dream client. But the one thing for sure that's not going to land you a dream client is not creating anything at all. Being scared of creating terrible videos, some really crappy YouTube videos, or whatever that's holding you back from making content, that's what's really hurting you. That's what's shooting yourself in the foot, because you're not going out there, you're not putting the reps in, you're not building your portfolio, and you're not gaining the experience that these clients want to see when you come to the table. I can go on and talk about other examples that I've heard from other creatives or other people in the industry that they've landed dream job clients because of past work that they did not love. They really genuinely thought, who the hell was going to hire me after watching this video? And next thing you know, someone does. So what can you do to start landing your dream client? What I want you to do is really to come up with an idea of a spec ad and just go out and shoot it. If you want to get better at creating branded content for like products, grab one of those products, make a commercial about it. I've seen a whole bunch of people. A friend of mine made a Sprite commercial out of a used can and some ice. It's possible, guys. You just have to try to replicate other commercials that you see out there, and you're going to learn a lot by doing it. It is not going to be perfect, but that is okay, because then you can at least attempt it, try it again, and you're going to learn something new every single time. You're going to hear this as a recurring message in a lot of things that we create about just going out and creating content, trying new things, and just making more spec work, because it works. But you have to have a portfolio. If you don't have any work, no one's going to feel confident in hiring you to complete a task, to complete a project. The sun keeps on changing on me, so that's the reason for the lighting change. I apologize for all that. Typically my videos are much more professional, but hey, I know someone out there is going to find value in this, and who knows, maybe after I'm done filming this one, I might think this one's a crappy video, but you might be like, you know what, I needed to hear that message. That's what all this is about, is helping, sharing this education, sharing our experiences that have helped us land clients to ensure you can start landing the clients that you're trying to get. This one's a quick one, but honestly, I really hope I drove this home for somebody, because you just need to go out there and make content, man. Or lady, I promise it's going to be amazing. You're going to do great. You just need to create something. And if you want someone to critique it, by all means, drop a link down below to your most latest video and say, hey, I would love some feedback for this. Happy to do that. We are here to help. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because it does genuinely help us out to be able to bring you more content like this to help you along your journey. That's it for this one. I'm out. See you next time. Does anybody do peace anymore? Like, does anybody, whatever. Goodbye. See you later.